Today marks what's known as Giving Tuesday, a way to show your support for people in need, and in this case, children.
Yeah, the Team 12's Rachel Cole introduces us to a family whose little girl's life depends on the support and world-class care of a place like Phoenix Children's Hospital.
Hey guys, we're going to take you inside the cardiovascular intensive care unit where 2-month-old Lucy Jo has been living since the day she was born. Her parents say there have been some very emotional and trying days during Lucy Jo's precious and delicate journey.
She loves touch, like she loves to hold hands. She loves her head rubbed. She likes to sit up, so sometimes if nothing else calms her, we just sit her up, and she loves that.
Baby Lucy was born with congenital heart disease, or CHD, and has been dependent on these machines since late September.
When I was pregnant with her, we found out she has a cardiomyopathy, which just means like her heart muscle is weak and it's dilated, so it's stretched, so her heart doesn't pump as well as it should.
Mom and Dad, Charlene and Colin Noonan, carefully calm Lucy as she lays still with tubes and tones calculating her every move.
Right now it's like a kind of a respiratory infection, but the chest tube drainage that she has is from something called a chylothorax, and that's where her lymphatic system is just leaking fluid.
Studies show 1 in every 100 infants are born with CHD, but thanks to donations, innovation, and research, children are living longer and have healthier futures.
It's a matter of time before her body figures it out and she slows down and stops, but it's kind of one of the big things that's keeping her here. Heart-wise, she's actually doing pretty good.
The Noonans, sadly, are no strangers to this stressful and heart-wrenching experience.
We got pregnant with our first baby almost 2 years ago exactly, right before Christmas. And we found out at our anatomy scan that he also had a pretty severe heart defect, a cardiomyopathy also. And his was so bad that they actually told us we probably had days left with him, but we got a few more weeks, and he passed away, so he was a stillborn at 27 weeks, and we named him Weston, so he was our first son.
That tragic loss prompted genetic testing within the family, Colin finding out that he's a carrier.
It's tough. I mean, it's been a process for us, not just to learn about what that means for us as a family, but you know, how that affects Lucy, how that affects having kids down the road. But we've really tried to, I think, be open and honest and transparent about our story, the good and the bad, the highs and the lows, whether that's the stuff that we're dealing with here in the hospital, or just kind of processing the thought that, like, I'm a carrier of a genetic variation that could be passed on to our children.
But they credit the medical staff at Phoenix Children's Hospital for getting them through it all.
We're incredibly grateful for not just the care that Lucy's getting right now, but our whole journey, really, from Weston to genetic testing to monitoring Lucy as Charlene was pregnant with her. It's all been here at Phoenix Children's, so that's been just a huge part of our journey. We've grown really close with the staff here, and we've seen how it's not just nurses and doctors, but it's child life, and it's social work and people who really come alongside you and make sure that even if you're here for a long time, like it's going to feel as much like home as it can.
On this Giving Tuesday, you can be the star for kids just like Lucy through those loving donations. For more information and a link to Lucy's GoFundMe page, visit the 12 News app. Plus, you can make your donations to give-to-pch.org or pchstar.com. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Rachel, for that.
So touching. And you look at those parents,
Oh,
they
yeah.
get
All they've been
incredibly
through.
strong.
Oh,